do have skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Conditional acceptance letters. Conditional acceptance is the key to not being in dispute. The Admiralty courts are adversarial and therefore depend on dispute. But the burden is not on you to disprove a case against you. The burden is always on the party asserting a fact or law to prove what they assert. Onus probandi, evidence. It is a general rule that the party who alleges the affirmative of any proposition shall prove it. Please adapt the letters to suit your needs and make them Conditional acceptance letters. Conditional acceptance is the key to not being in dispute. The Admiralty courts are adversarial and therefore depend on dispute. But the burden is not on you to disprove a case against you. The burden is always on the party asserting a fact or law to prove what they assert. Onus probandi, evidence. It is a general rule that the party who alleges the affirmative of any proposition shall prove it. Please adapt the letters to suit your needs and make them your own. Good record keeping is essential. Keep copies of your letters. Mail your letters by registered post, and also keep receipts to verify their arrival. There are many variations of conditional acceptance letters for different situations. They can be used when dealing with any agency that is making a demand. Bank credit cards, mortgages, and all loans. The following letters can be used to lawfully remove alleged bank debt arising from credit cards and mortgages, or any alleged bank loan in the central bank debt money system. When you conditionally accept to pay upon verification of debt, you expose the fraud, because 1. There is no lawful contract instrument. Commercial instruments, such as credit card applications, loans and mortgages, are bilateral contracts which must be validated by the wet signatures of both parties, confirming a meeting of the minds consensus ad idem. Banks never sign because if any bank representative signed on behalf of the bank, they would be made liable for the fraud thereby enacted. Moreover, in most cases, the fraudulent contract has been securitized, sold, relinquishing any alleged legal or lawful claim held by the bank, which nevertheless often receives insurance on the debt, having been fully paid while still sending out presentments. 2. There was not full disclosure. Banks do not really loan customer deposits, but instead create money of account credit from the promissory note loan instrument. They fail to provide full disclosure because they do not inform the borrower that the credit is created by the signature of the borrower. They fail to inform the borrower that the instrument of alleged indebtedness is actually recorded as an asset and an account payable in their hidden liability ledger, nor do they inform you when it is securitized, traded away, relinquishing any alleged claim they have over it. 3. There was no valuable consideration. Banks fail to provide valuable consideration because they bring nothing to the table and have nothing to lose. Each party to a contract must be both especially after serving your apple, when you can invoice them for each breach of your lawfully binding agreement. Method: send 3 verification of debt letters, followed by a notice of irrevocable apple by acquiescence, constructing a lawful agreement.